And now, ladies and gentlemen,
the time has come.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, finally to more Pokemon Red. I've missed this game, it's been a little while. Now we're finally actually back to the very first town we were in the game, Pallet Town. There's nothing really to do specifically here. I put the map on the PC so I can't show it off right now. Basically, there's this river path, which we can go on now using Surf with Bobby Darin. Go ahead and go on Bobby Darin and surf on down. And there are some Pokemon you can catch here. I think Tangela is actually there, which might be one of its only locations. But yeah, we can surf straight south, and this will actually lead eventually, if we ignore a couple of the fisherman trainers. This will lead to the next town, Cinnabar Island. Just like in caves, surfing on water, you have a constant chance of getting encounters, so repels could be recommended since some of them aren't really worth it, unless you're interested in catching some of these Pokemon, who knows. Tentacool I've never really been a fan of, but he is part poison, so that's kind of neat. Now the sprite for us surfing is just kind of a generic water Pokemon sprite. Nothing really special about it. In Gen 2 they would make it a Lapras, and like, most generations you can't really see the Pokemon you're surfing on. I think you can in Let's Go. Well, okay, you can in Let's Go and in Sun and Moon because in those games the HMs are determined to certain Pokemon. So here we are at Cinnabar Island. We have the gym here, but as you can see, we actually can't get in because the door is locked. And I do like that this place has its own unique music track. Now you might wonder, it's kind of tedious we had to go all the way back to Pallet Town. You actually can get here from Fuchsia City if you come from this path over here, if you go straight down and then to the left. But it's a much longer path, and you know, there's no reason to not go back to Pallet Town, especially since if you did the gyms in order, you wouldn't actually be in Fuchsia City, you'd be in Saffron. We need to take out the Helix fossil, which we got all the way back in Mount Moon by beating that scientist person there. And as I said all the way back then, we need to take it here. Hiya! I'm an important doctor. Have you a fossil for me? We sure do, we have the Helix fossil. Oh, that is a Helix fossil. It is a fossil of Ammonite, a Pokemon that is already extinct. My resurrection machine will make that Pokemon live again. So, you hurry and give me that. He says it'll take a little while, but we can actually just leave the building, come back, and then it'll be ready for us. So yeah, it does not take a long time at all. There is one other fossil you can get. Of course, you couldn't get the one you didn't choose. You have to get that through trade, which again, that's fine. But there's another fossil you can get way back in Pewter City. Where were you? Your fossil is back to life. It was Ammonite, like I think. That doesn't translate it very well. We got the Ammonite. You want to give a nickname to Ammonite? No, we're not going to be using him. There's no room, he's just going to go to the PC, just like a couple of other accidentally caught Pokemon, but that one was intentional. So the only other thing that really matters here on Cinnabar Island is the Pokemon Mansion that we can go in, which this place has encounters all throughout it. First, we got to go up these stairs here, and as you will notice, there's these statues here. A secret switch. Press it. We'll hold off on it for now. And the music here is actually kind of intimidating. We also have some trainers who want to fight us. I can't get out. This whole place is one big puzzle. Now let's fight. Hopefully... Okay. This is the town with the Fire-type gym leader, so he's going to give us a TM. Hopefully he'll give us a TM for Doris to actually have a decent Fire-type move, instead of just Ember. We're not required to, but we can go up these stairs here. Hello there. This place is, like, huge. Alright. Diary, February 6th. Mew gave birth. We named the newborn Mewtwo. So, lots of questions are immediately raised up, which is the most intriguing part of the game's story for me, is the whole origin of Mewtwo. And basically, there's this incredibly legendary Pokemon named Mew, who, like, it is said to be one of the oldest and most ancient Pokemon there is. Mew is also legendary in that it can learn every single move in the game. But you can't actually get Mew by any ordinary means in this game. But, as they do explain, the people here managed to get Mew, and they managed to have Mew give birth. On February 6th, it gave birth to Mewtwo, who is kind of the final boss of the game, so we'll get to him in the extra parts. Let's go ahead and press this secret switch now. Who wouldn't press it, I guess? And this is a part that's kind of confusing for first-time players, but this here is actually a ledge we can jump off of, which we have to do if we're going to want to get the key to the gym, because that is what we were after here. Now down here, we can grab this item in this room. What does this diary have to say? Diary, September 1st. Mewtwo is far too powerful. We have failed to curb its vicious tendencies. This is all stuff people who are familiar with the first Pokemon movie will be familiar with. The scientists experimenting on Mewtwo, him escaping, that sort of thing. What is TM14? We just picked that up now. It is Blizzard. Very strong Ice-type move that Bobby Darin can learn. I will absolutely have Bobby Darin learn Blizzard. Oh my, this wild wheezing encounter is level 40. This is one thing I remember particularly in the power plant, which we can actually go to now that we have Surf, but I'm gonna hold that off. But yeah, sometimes random encounters can be surprisingly strong. I mean, we already saw that with Dugtrio in Diglett's Cave, but this is level 40. Keep in mind, the highest level Pokemon we fight from a trainer in this area, I believe, is level 38. Anthony is trying to learn Slash. That's okay. I'm definitely not getting rid of Earthquake, and I'm not getting rid of Dig. What else do we even have, actually? We have Scratch and Bot. Okay, I'll get rid of Scratch for Slash. It's a bit of a tongue twister. I can't say tongue twister, but I can say I'll get rid of Scratch for Slash. What do we have with this table here? TM22. What is TM22? I'm very curious. Solar Beam. A very strong grass-type move. No one can learn it, though, so... I mean, that's completely useless. We'll just drop it. And what is TM46, actually? I just realized we had that in the inventory. Psywave. Oh, yeah, this is the one Sabrina gave us. It's okay. I mean, we'll teach it to Nat King Cole just because he can learn it. And here we have the key that leads to the Pokemon Gym. Very nice. We're just gonna leave now. Do I have any escape ropes on me? I don't think I do. Oh, I have 2. Alright, let's just escape rope out of here then.